Alright, what's up, everybody? It's your favorite villain here, and I got my lawyer with me, GB. And
Yo, yo.
we are today, this is actually just a result of a recent live stream. I was going through the Versus Battle Wiki, saw MCU Thanos. I was horrified by it. It was disgusting, the things I had to witness. I hit up GB and I was like, hey, let's just knock out a live stream that will act as a video post recording of how strong the MCU actually is, because they had Thanos and the stone. They had the stones at planetary, so, and they had like Thanos at like town level. So, with that being said, GB, do you want to start off with talking about Odin's explanation of the birth of the universe?
Oh yeah, the stones predate the existence of the universe itself. That would include then obviously the nine realms, the Yggdrasil. Um, Odin specifically states that even the dark elves were around at this time, and the stones back then were known as singularities. So just off rip, as far as things that would be considered to like be concept, kind of like what humans understand and what they use science to explain. The stones already predate any of this. So it's kind of pointless to downplay the stones to anything that isn't at this point universal. And specifically going into the feats later on that we're going to get into, it's going to explain itself um, pretty simply how the stones are universal individually, and they obviously amplify each other when they're working in unison. Um, but Odin makes it very clear that the stones predate the universe and the nine.
Yeah, and if y'all, and I'll look this up for y'all right now, actually, just so you can see it. Um, what universe is the MCU in Marvel Comics? Because I believe it's assigned a specific place in the multiverse. Let's see. It should have its own. Let's see. Earth 19,000 or 199,999. Um, all right. So returning back. So anyway, you could. I was saying there's like some nasty wank you could use, um, where you could say the elves predate all of creation of the multiverse. But yeah, that'd be disgusting. But besides this, it also states the ether is an ancient force of infinite destruction. Um, which just shows the power like Thor later contends with, Odin had to contend with before, and should scale above. Um, we also do know that like multiple planets throughout like this the MCU stellar bodies are a lot more durable than ours are. For example, we saw one planet survive being point blank near a neutron star. Midgard withstood the ether singularity and dark worlds. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce some of these names, not going to lie to you. But in Dark World, we saw a planet take two singularity bombs. Titan withstood a singularity that was confirmed in the script to be an actual black hole from the movie script, and Sakaar holds multiple singularities on it, including the Devil's Anus, which is crazy. And I'm gonna go ahead and let GB talk about how the misconception that the MCU verse, is limited to 9 realms.
Oh yeah, so Odin only, well, actually, I believe it was Odin's father, but when the nine realms were quote unquote deemed the nine realms. Odin just stopped at nine because there was a conquest for more. But Hela, I believe, she explains to Thor that, or no, it wasn't Thor.
It was a
She
crowd.
explains to,
It was the
yeah, yeah.
Asgardians.
She explains that there were supposed to be more realms to be conquered, but Odin actually did decide to stop at nine. Because he no longer wanted to do that, and it was history he was trying to cover up. But the nine realms, like if you're trying to downplay it and say, oh well, on some Dragon Ball shit, oh like there's only four sectors, like that's crazy. Um, Obviously there's more planets. Like for example, Earth is supposed to be part of the Yggdrasil. However, Titan is not part of the Yggdrasil. We know that Titan's a planet, and they're very advanced and all this stuff. So like you can't just say that the realms are planets and that's what they're designed to be and all this stuff, and that there's only like nine sectors or whatever like that in the DCU. Like that's just terrible downplay, and it just sounds stupid. But it was explained in the third Thor movie.
Yeah, and on another side of things, because one of the things constantly brought up is, oh, those aren't real black holes in the MCU. Like, prove those are black holes. Okay. So they're described as wormholes, singularities, and black holes at several times throughout the MCU. Considered cosmic getaways. You're on a planet surrounded by doorways. Go through one. We know wormholes are doorways through space and time. And just for any of you assholes still hating, here is Thor literally saying there was a wormhole in space and time beneath me. An
Yeah.
actual black hole. And does Thor look hurt? Does Thor look hurt in this photo? No. So shut that dumb mouth, people, about multi-continental Superman is one-shotting Thor. Shut up. Um, there is also a more detailed account of what the Devil's Anus is, and this is spoken on by Bruce Banner, who's considered one of the smartest minds in the verse. Um, Bruce Banner remarks that looks like a collapsing neutron star inside of an Einstein Rosen bridge. Once more confirming that they are referring to real life science practices and real life theories and inserting it into this fictional verse. Um, they also talk about that there is a geodetic strain from the singularity, just proof that it operates like one. Um, and that it is uncharted metagalactical travel through a volatile cosmic getaway. Of course, um, we see one other thing that's pretty crazy. I'm gonna see if GB remembers it, but it's something that Peter Quill says that brings up that 616 might have a massive cosmology.
Peter Quill.
Yeah, his
Um,
father when he was his father showed him.
his seed like across countless planets and life forms. He does this to, I guess I don't know. I think the plan was to blow up these planets or something. I don't know. It was weird. But the point is that he just basically sees eternity, and when he sees this, it it's like we know who eternity is if you read Marvel comics.
Yeah.
So that it's like saying its interpretation is a reach. Like it's definitely
And like suggesting the cosmology like that isn't even insane when we saw in one movie Stanley was talking to watchers who are cosmic entities themselves. Um and we have Doctor Strange confirming a multiverse just what's inside their universe or their continuity, um drawn from other dimensions of the multiverse, showing pictures on screen. The universe is only one of an infinite number of universes. Learning of an infinite multiverse includes learning of infinite dangers. And that's, of course, when she asks, "Who are you in the vast multiverse?" So the size is quite massive in scale. Um, and like, you can argue that it's just like one universe itself is infinite, given if you want to argue Peter Quill only saw their eternal universe. Um, but if there's an infinite number, if it is infinite and, the stones turn around and can destroy that, that's insane. But what I would also potentially argue is the stones do scale to an infinite multiverse, because I would argue they quite probably formed in the infinite multiverse, given that we know they can contain the likes of Dormammu, who's suggested to be 11D. What's your thoughts on that?
Um, I mean, yeah, that it definitely did. Like Dormammu definitely was bamboozled by the ability of the stone. Um, and he was subject to its effects. So yeah, they're definitely not just universal. I mean, there's outright statements from collector edition. I think you have that in the scan servers as well. That um, the collector edition, I guess they were toys or something like that, but they come with these guidebooks on what the stones are and what they mean in the MCU, and like it literally says that almost every stone has universal bare minimum potency and range. The reality stone specifically is said to be able to affect other dimensions, so in other universes and realities. So these stones are not just universal. We're just saying they're universal because that's a low ball, and that's where the low ball should be. Not oh like these things are they powered a country, like that's crazy. Like just because Tony Stark and his lunacy, um, said something like that out of pocket because he's like a I don't know, he's a ridiculous character. It doesn't mean that that's the actual potency of what the stones can accomplish. They're not just country level. Um, and if we're gonna start listening to Tony Stark, I mean, this man had plenty of bad ideas throughout the MCU. I'm not even gonna. That's a whole nother video. Um, but yeah, the stones are very, very powerful. The low ball should definitely, bare minimum, for every individual stone should be universal. There's no reason. And keep this in mind. I'm not Flash. Anybody that knows me knows I do not rep Marvel at all. I don't rep Marvel at all, and I'm just saying this because it's the honest truth. Oh my god. Yo,
Yo,
only
but
only Splash knows.
yeah, only real ones. But if you peep this for viewers, this article, just to kind of support your, or give people solidified beliefs on that this is in fact science-based stuff they're using in the films. They're not just calling it something and it's a name fallacy. They had real life science advisors, including quantum physicists, the likes of Spyridon Mikalakis, which is like a dope ass name. He had to be smart with that name. But yeah, he talks about quantum entanglement, the quantum physics behind the fundamental laws of the universe they use with the quantum realm, and how it theoretically can reshape all of reality because it's so fundamental in the dimensions of time. They brought on actual science advisors and used these hypothetical practices that we discuss in science, and just made them actually happen in the 616. Like, just confirmed they can happen in that verse. So they use real
Yo,
science. What's up?
yo, Splash, dude. Zelda of Era of Wild is in your server right now and says MCU version of Thanos is really a joke compared to the comic Thanos. MCU Thanos is only purple skilled Hulk, nothing more. Wow.
First of all, why did they bring race into it? Um,
Yo, get your boy.
first of all, he's a Zelda fan, so pray for him. But we're gonna go over Stone scaling next, because stone scaling is actually really important. It's one of our fatter sections of the scan server. GB, if you want to pull it up for yourself, you can as well. For stone scaling, let's start going through it. I will read this out loud for you guys as well. While GB looks at his stuff, I'm going to read through the time stone descriptors provided in the visual guides. So the time stone, quote, the time stone grants complete control over time. One could stop, rewind, speed up time, and observe visions of the future. However, the stone requires an intelligent and highly skilled user, as reckless manipulation of the time continuum could result in disaster. So that's complete control of
Dude,
time, not just like, little pockets of time. What were you saying?
just no, I was just like scrolling up in the stone section. This section is a thick boy.
Yeah.
It's a thick boy.
The Power Stone. With the Power Stone, the user gains enhanced power and stamina. Energy can also be concentrated into the form of powerful energy beams. When combined with other stones, all energy that exists across the universe can be controlled, granting the user unlimited strength. Wow. So, like, boundless strength? Let's freaking get it. This reality stone that allows the ability to alter reality. Powers include creating illusions, manipulating environments, transmuting objects, and even accessing the realities of alternate universes. Reality altering abilities increase in power when combined with other stones. Like that itself, like directly implies it's more than universal.
Yeah, yeah,
Given it could completely cross over.
yeah. Like the downplay on Marvel's just absurd. The Marvel Cinematic Universe, obviously, Marvel comics get wanked like crazy. There's like crazy classic Strange wank. Um, but the Mind Stone, yeah. I don't remember if the Mind Stone has anything too crazy, but oh yeah, yeah. It also has a universal quote. So
It has lore. Like it's one of the less feat based ones, but it definitely has lore. Um, let's see. Going back to this, obviously showing Thanos can bring down a moon. Thanos can create wormholes casually, toss them at Doctor Strange, who can react to that. Thanos changed the reality of a planet to create massive illusions. The Power Stone destroyed planets shown in Guardians of the Galaxy by the Collector. What Odin states about hold on, let me scroll up. What Odin states about the ether coincides with what the Collector states about the stones. They predate the universe, and after the universe was born, they became the Infinity Stones. Oh, my new friends, before creation itself, there was six singularity. Then the universe exploded into existence, and the remnants of those systems were forged into concentrated ingots, the Infinity Stones. So these are pre creation power sources.
yeah,
The ether's so strong, Heimdall actually couldn't see Jane when she was consumed by it. I have the actual movie script right here. Thor said, "Perhaps, how fair the stars." Heimdall said, "Still shining. From here I can see 9 realms and 10 trillion souls." Heimdall looks at Thor for a moment. "You recall what I told you of convergence?" Heimdall said. Thor said, "Yes, the alignment of the worlds. It approaches, doesn't it?" Heimdall said, "The universe hasn't seen this marvel since before my watch began. Few can sense, even fewer can see it. A world that's infected can be dangerous. It's truly beautiful." Then going on, he says, "I can't see her." We see Jane being infected by the ether. After Jane is infected with the ether, she reawakens in the factory. She runs out to find Darcy and has called the police. So he can see all these realms, but the ether is so strong it can blind his vision from it, which is crazy.
hmm
Boar wasn't able to destroy it. Um, he just like didn't have the power to override it, so he just hit it. Um, The Ancient One explained to Bruce in Infinity War. No, it was Endgame. That the stones make up the flow of time. This implies each has equal value since they together create a balance. And it's also kind of implied the MCU is because of how it is, because of the stones. Um, what's your thoughts on that?
Um, Honestly, like you could probably say it's stronger than like what she's making it out to be, because it seems like what she's trying to say is that it shields the main universe from other dimensions because she says it allows darkness to enter. Um, which is weird. And darkness, the dark dimension. And we also know Dormammu was affected by the stones. We also know there is actual context of Dormammu being 11D. So yeah, just more upscaling for the stone.
Yeah, 11D. By the way, someone commented Fox over MCU in terms of power. What I don't know what Fox has that's 11D. Um,
And they have bad writing.
they had a trash Apocalypse who got beat up by Magneto, but yeah, whatever. Um, Thanos with the Power Stone destroyed a ship that casually tanked going into a black hole. Um,
Yeah,
some.
yeah. So all the ships leaving that guy's planet, Sakaar, I think it was.
Mhm.
All the ships leaving that planet had to leave through wormholes, and the power this is for people who like go by the scaling of like, oh well, the AP of the Power Stone is because Gamora. People be, oh, Gamora knows everything about the Power Stones, whatever. So Gamora said, oh, the Power Stone attacks organisms, and it's like the output is based on the size of the organism it's attacking. So this ship obviously has a durability to go through a black hole, right? Thor is within the ship. He's inside the ship. The ship obviously is bigger than him, so the AP should be crazy. So Thor is in the ship as it blows up. It explodes, and as we see in Guardians of the Galaxy, Thor is just knocked unconscious, floating through space. But honestly, like obviously, I wouldn't say the blast like itself knocked him out. I think he was obviously like really worn down from the beat down Thanos gave him, because apparently City Buster Thanos is out here beating up Starbuster Thor or Star Level Thor or whatever. So
What
by
is
VSD
a.
scaling.
Hold on, we have a retard in the damn comment section. What is a collapsing neutron star with an Eisen Rosen bridge inside of it? It's a
A
black
fully
hole, you idiots. It's right here
Yeah, a
rotating.
fully a collapsing neutron star is the final stage before a black hole. That's the densest thing in the universe besides a black hole.
Yeah. Yeah, and the Rosen bridge means once you're inside the black hole, it's possible it rips space time. You can travel to other spaces. I don't know where inside of that you can't see that means it's a black hole, but I apologize for you. Also, how is accompanying material to the MCU non canon? Aurora and Thor, I don't watch Legion. Does he have 11D stuff in Legion? Serious question.
Legion? What the hell? You ta- is he talking about that movie about the angels?
I think it was a Fox show. It's about the X-Men guy, Legion.
I don't know. I couldn't get past episode 4, so baffles me. But he rated CW over the MCU, which I I definitely don't believe that. So as far as I know, the Crisis on Infinite Earths things was like the biggest event in CW.
Is a collapsing star a black hole? Oh, wow. So a collapsing star is a black hole. I didn't know that, even though I did know that since like fifth grade. Crazy how this goes down, huh? Look at Hope Van Dyne saying, "Splash, you asshole." He said, "Looks like nothing confirmed, you idiot." You want me to show you that it's confirmed they have black holes in the MCU? Let me get you the movie script. Since you are a boy. Oh, I'm in my server VC right now, Hope Van Dyne, if you want to pull up. Here, I'll comment a link, actually. No excuses. The hands. The hands are here.
Yo, this guy's picture is the Wasp. Like, I don't know how credible.
Here we go. Generating a link. Copy.
The floodgates have opened. Trolls will enter.
Hope. I know a collapsing star is a black hole. You don't need to be an expert. Are you an astrophysicist because you're trying to correct him, idiot? That's an appeal to authority.
Yo, yeah, like it's like funny. Like literally in the movie, they use Bruce Banner to figure out alongside Hank Pym and who's that other Ant Man guy? Who's
Uh,
the guy that plays Ant Man? I don't even remember that.
Scott?
Yeah, they literally put their two leading scientists with Tony Stark to figure out how to traverse through time. And you're questioning if he knows anything about black holes? Like what is wrong with you?
Yo, Hulk. Did you know Hulk accidentally traveled through time successfully by creating a machine to do so?
Yo, he's immeasurable.
So tell me it is black, you moron. Why did you bring race into it, Hope? Wow, we got a racist in the chat. L in the chat for the racist. Well, I can show you a black hole. How is a collapsing star that turns into a wormhole not a black hole? How is that not a black hole?
Does he realize that does he realize that wormholes and black holes, like a wormhole is just a possibility of what a black hole could be when you pass the event horizon?
Yeah, exactly. It's a black hole with the hypothetical consequences of entering it.
This dude really came in. He's mad.
Let me ask you this, Wasp fan. What does a collapsing neutron star become if it doesn't become a black hole? What other options does it have to pick on the menu? What does it become? And Hope, why are you trying to correct the scientist Bruce when you're not a scientist and you said he's not a scientist? You are confusing me with your standards. You act like you've been in a black hole, first of all. Why are you talking like you've been there and you know what it takes? Like, he's like, look, man, I've been there before. You need negative matter.
Just no, as far as you understand, he's held negative matter. He knows what it is.
Bro.
The only negative matter this man's held was his fucking report card.
Do you realize, asshole, stable Eisenrosen needs exotic matter to keep stable? Hope, post your degree right now. Because your standard was education and Bruce Banner has more education than you. Post your degree right now. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up right now.
That's like me. That's like somebody holding a pistol to my head and me saying, "Well, that looks like a gun," and then you're like, "Well, it's not a gun because you said looks like." What?
Did it shoot? Okay, then. It's a cake. That is crazy. Hold on. I do have the We do have the script of the black hole, though. Where is it?
It's disgusting.
Hmm.
Yo, I just went back to the server and it automatically warped me back down to the very bottom. I almost don't want to scroll back up. Like, this is
But how
so.
is the accompanying art book to the Doctor Strange movie not canon? That's not what that's like what I'm not understanding. When is it said it's not canon? Why the hell would they go about making it if it wasn't canon? Like how?
Oh, yeah, the scripting is, yeah.
Like how? Hold on, yeah.
Did you get the script yet?
Thanos was hold on. Where did we post the script?
The script is in stone scaling and it's a little bit above the Dormammu stuff that you were looking at.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Where is it? Oh, wait.
February 11th, 2020, Cyber posted it. What is.
Oh, script for Infinity War called it a black hole. Yeah. Doctor Strange. Yep. Black hole of the space stone. Yep. So they did. Yeah, they do deal with black souls. So there's the script, dumbass. That's what you get for being a Wasp fan. An L. Also, Thanos was weakened during the snap, so the gauntlet should be like massively weaker at that point because it does correlate to like your strength as the user. So if the user's weakened, the action should be weaker.
Look at Godzilla Madoka Magica, 1975 fan out here, really watching bad movies, but his sacrifice paid off. He knows about the black hole grenades in Thor 2, which Thor, by the way, easily like just flew by.
Yeah, I could pull that. I could actually like pull that up right now. Hold on.
Yeah.
Thor scaling. Let's go. Oh, Asgard's also. I have this scan right here. I found Asgard's stronger than Earth. By the way, fun fact. So like Surtur destroying it is actually pretty impressive. A neutron star, which he had to handle in real life. Their energy can spread throughout the universe upon collapsing against each other. Um, where is Thor? Um, where? Oh yeah, here's the black hole. Yeah, there's the black hole. Loki can't escape it. Oh, but look who comes through. Look who comes through with the drip. MCU Thor. Not even close to how strong he ends up eventually, but he was able to blitz through the black hole and save Loki.
Yo, he literally just asked how reliable is the movie script.
I'm I'm done. Dude. Dude, that's like, oh my god, that's like arguing with me about a movie, and I show you the scene from the movie, and you go, how reliable is this scene?
Yo, you gotta pull up the Tropic Thunder, never go full retard.
I'm about to pull it up right now.
Yeah.
L in the chat for Wasp. I gotta make a Wasp
Yeah.
downplay video now. Um, let's see. Never go full.
How credible is the movie script, my guy?
Not
He
inherently.
said, movie script? Why are you laughing? Show me the link, okay?
Free. Free.
Free?
Free. 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 Free.
Stop laughing.
Free. 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 I'm free. Free as a bird.
Oh my god. This guy has to have a Comic Vine account.
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
no way.
There were times when I was doing Jack that I actually felt
Nah, screw that. He's a moderator
retarded,
on
like
BSB.
really retarded.
There's no
I mean, I
way.
brushed my teeth retarded. I rode the bus retarded.
Can
In
you
a
hear
weird
this,
way, I
GB?
had to sort of just free myself up
Nah,
to
I
believe
can't-
that
I
it was
can't hear,
okay
but
to be
I'm
stupid
I'm
or
watching it.
dumb.
To be a moron.
Yo, look
Yeah,
at
to be
Splash
rock.
advertising
Exactly,
the
to
Peacock
be a moron.
movie.
An
Whatever the hell
imbecile.
this is.
Yeah.
Like the dumbest motherfucker that ever lived.
Yo, Splash doesn't have YouTube Pro. $1 a day will change his life.
What is YouTube Pro?
Donate to. It stops the ads from coming in.
Look at Hope.
Yo,
Look at Hope about to dislike the hell out of every video I've ever made. Oh no. Link to what? The movie script? Yeah. Hold on. Avengers Infinity War movie script PDF.
Whoa, this guy. Whoa. This guy's drooling over Robert Downey Jr. here. Whoa.
It truly be like that. Here you go. I'm posting a link to the movie script. You're incapable of Googling. I understand. The link to the Discord I already posted. It's been posted before, and I asked him to pull up. Scroll up in the chat.
Yeah, I do most of the banning on the server, so.
I would just appeal to the law of identity and what a wormhole and black hole are defined as. Shiro, what's your name on my Discord?
I'm pretty sure most of the people in this chat are banned on them.
I love how people think I ban them.
Yeah, I do most of the banning. I'm very ban.
I'm usually not even on. Like, I'm either at work or like working on video stuff. But yo, we're gonna end on this.
Splash only said, oh.
We just peed on someone trying to downplay MCU. I had to send them. They asked me how reliable was the movie script if we're talking about the movie. That made it weird, but it did make it interesting. But anyways, guys, if y'all want a part 2 to this where we can talk about more characters, Zap Tie, I got banned as well for no reason, really. I got perma banned as well. Yo, all of GV's past skeletons are in the chat. Yo.
Yo, it started off asking for my YouTube channel. Now these niggas want blood. They're like the townsfolk at Frankenstein's castle having one of them burned. Thanos would destroy Darkseid. Alright, calm down.
I've debated key issues twice before. Why do you all want me to keep debating him? Like, if you know he's wrong,
There's already
he's just
a
wrong.
video on. There's already a video on Splash's Yu Yu Hakusho scaling.
Hope isn't even in high school trying to tell us how science works. I'm done. Hop off Bruce Banner's jock. At least he made a time machine. What did you make? Can you even do the Apple experiment, Hope? Where you plug it in to make electricity? Huh? What you know about that life? Anyways, guys, we'll see y'all later. Probably won't get a regular video out today, but I'm hoping to have one tomorrow. Omega Deadpool, I already did 2 Comic Vine videos. I don't know how you missed them, but they're like 3 hours total on my channel. Look for my live streams. But yeah, we'll see y'all later. Peace.